Hi guys, Ashantin here. I made a video over some progress, but it was quite a tedious time because, as you know, I am building in this direction to build a starport, and these things need a lot of power. So I actually went to the other end and I built a large wind turbine, large storage and a large solar panel. And I'm particularly keen to get the wind turbine and the storage because of what happens at night. Not sure you saw when I put in an oxygen generator, but nonetheless I've put both in. So we're looking better on the power. Obviously that took time, and it was really just waiting for metal to be processed. And I think it was rather like watching paint dry. Now here we have a very large storage which is already at 93. And down here I am building a multi-dome. This is an exercise dome and we're waiting for 2 metal. The reason I'm building this is that I am getting a lot of unhappiness in the base. And I know that they think they've been overworked, they've had to build outside, they haven't got enough carrier bots, they're having to pull this lot inside, and they're generally very unhappy bunnies. I'm not saying all this is solvable, but it can be made a lot easier, and what we need to do in the meantime is to cheer them up. Food is becoming an issue, in that if you look at the food, we are gaining on vegetables and vitro meat, we're not gaining on meals. Now, that means we need another canteen, but I want this over here to be done first, and I think that I have plenty of bioplastic here, 28, and I can kit it out. So given that this is okay and this is okay, they're going to build that soon. So while they're building that, I'm going to build a canteen here. So let's just have a look at the space. I have to be very, very careful of space here. And before I build a canteen, let me get through this gap. So I think, in fact, having said I'll build a canteen, let's quickly look at the grid. Yeah, we're not making much power, but we have masses of storage. I think we're going to be okay. But this takes up storage. Okay, I think what we're going to do is to build a security dome next, a control centre, and I'm going to build a big one, and I'm going to build it, I can get there, that's close enough. I had it just then. Right, 4 and 4, and we're going to link it. The idea is this is going to be where the guards are, so that if we get evil visitors, they can fight them off. And that means that the guards will have airlocks here, and then hopefully we'll have the starport there. Now we've got a trader. Is it a trader? Yeah. Wow. Now, this one has stuff we want. These are bots. I am looking for the blue signs, and these blue signs are bot patents, but they are also, you can get patents for large domes, storage domes and stuff like that. At the moment, what I'm really interested in is bots. There's a driller bot there and a carrier bot. Now what have I got? Medicinal plants, medicinal supplies. If I put 5 of those in, how much would that be? That's going to be 256. That's a lot. Can I afford that? If I take out 6 of those, I can afford some of this. 230. What else can I pay with? We're making on food. These are worth 5 each. And I need another 25. Tempting, but no. 15. Let's take a spare. Dodgy stuff, dodgy stuff. Okay, 256. We'll take one of those, and one of those, and we will take another driller bot. I'd love to take this semiconductor to make a bot with, but I'm just going to take that because that will give us immediately more ability to get stuff out of the mines. Well, let's go back on that. Okay. Yeah, they're very unhappy. Okay, we're trading. That's going to make them even more unhappy. They're really going to hate me by the end, but let's have a look in here. Now, how much have we got that we can use? 26, my goodness. Okay, so let's start with benches. They like benches. Let's have a bench there. And a bench there. Water, always necessary. And then lots of plants. We'll have one of these hamster wheels. They seem to like those. Let's take another one of those. That needs, hang on, that needs metal. Does that need metal? Yes. That's okay, we'll take one of these. And we'll take one of these. And we'll take one of these. I can't get that there. Right. Let's not do that. Okay. Another one of those in. So we had the hamster wheel at the back. That's obviously how it works. There's a lot of metal I'm using up. But look, they're already sitting there looking at the plants easing their happiness. They like water fountains. They seem to get very thirsty when they do this. So we'll put in water fountains. We will put in more benches and sit and contemplate. Not a water fountain. Oh, that not the place. Wrong one. Oh, there you can watch them treading. Let's put in some more plants. Hiding the water fountain with plants. Still unhappy. That hasn't done much, has it? I'm sure it helps. Can I get any more in there? Not sure I can, but I'm sure as hell going to try. There we go. Well, that has used a lot. And look, they've built a treadmill already. They are really, actually they're really using that. Look, there's 2 of them there already. One of them running round. Goodness. Bench has been built. Okay. And over here, yeah, we're short of metal. We need to get more metal out. Yeah, everyone's unhappy. Okay. Just look at them. Wow. Well, that was definitely needed, wasn't it? They're sitting on benches, running on wheels. We haven't got screens. Have we got any more bioplastics left? 6. How many more do we need here? One. Let's get this one down before we get anything else. And it's coming, well, that's metal, it's coming around there. See, they've got a long way to travel at the moment, but I'm going to open up airlocks here, and that will make life a lot easier. I think that's the last bioplastic there. And once we've had that one in, we're still loading that, my goodness. Takes a lot to buy a driller bot, doesn't it? This is gradually going down to a point where it might be usable. And here, down to 64% now, because we've moved so much of our bioplastic out here and out here. And also we have sold stuff to the trader. So our supplies are going down. While we're doing this, I'm just going to check that I can get a starport. I can. Okay, but you can see that's going to take 10 metal. And we're not going to build that until I've got an airlock, because that would be just impossible. How are we doing over here? Everyone feeling spoilt? For metal. Now, while we've got metal, I think that the screens only take, yes they do, so let's put some screens down. If I go on these walls. Okay. Everyone can watch videos while they're exercising. Good. Now, that should help the happiness enormously. The trader has gone. Let's just check. We should have 4 bots. Excellent. And the status is now decent. It was poor. So they're not totally happy, but they're happier. I think I would love to put a link between here. I don't think I can. It doesn't seem to want me to link. Okay. I'd like to get some more links, but some of these are dead ends that you can't link in. So we've really got one central corridor, which puts us at risk. I'd like to come down here. Then we have a link down here, rather than having to go all this way around all the time. We'll see what we're doing on that. Okay. Going to have to wait for metal. Some coming here. That's not looking too bad. So, check the grid again. Water, 15 out of 16. Ooh! Oxygen's okay, water is flaky. I think that what we will do, we've got to have water. What am I doing? I want this one. Water extractor. Where can I get a water extractor? It's going to take up space. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to put that as a priority. It'll need 2 metal. But it's more important to have the water extractor, because this takes up water. And I think also I've got a very long line there. If that gets cut, we're in trouble. So let's link that as well. And that will take one metal. Okay, can do that. And here comes, which one will they build first? This, because I put the priority on. Good. So we're going to wait for the water to be built. We're okay over here. Another ship. More colonists. But low on water, mates. What are you? You are a colonist. Now the question is that going to send us into water shortage? I think while I'm looking at this, I am just going to turn off the colonist landing permissions until I've got this water built. Because when you are, it's not that bad, but I'm not that happy about it. I think we just need to build up on the water before we get any more colonists. Oh, let's have a look. Are we building? We're not building any. So we're short of a, you can see what you've got here. We're short of a semiconductor here. We're short of metal in the semiconductor. And we're short of 2 out of the 3 there. Armed intruder. One of them was an armed intruder. It's that little devil who last came in. We've got a gun battle going on, guys. Here's our armed intruder. He was the one that came in on that colonist ship. The intruder's been killed. Jolly good. Put his body in the recycling, guys. And that means that poor old, what's it, Mohammed? Oh, Maria Bergstrom's injured. Did we have somebody killed? Okay. Right. Huh. Exciting end. On that note, I'm going to do a save and take a